Don't tell me how cameras work. I'm the camera guy. Don't tell me how cameras work. You can go your entire life and you'll never hit how much I've messed with cameras. So I don't want to hear you tell. You can ask questions, you can, whatever. But I don't want you to sit there and tell me how it's working because I know what it's doing. I mean, wow, this is bad. This is a whole new level of evil right here.
You're gonna need the elbow pad.
Wolf Tech Nation, thank you guys for tuning into once again another Wolf Tech Videos episode, and this time we're in the shop, baby. It's
Finally.
been a long time. Weather has been terrible, but riding
Today
season
was finally nice.
Riding season is right around the corner, and it's like 55 degrees right now. It feels great in the shop.
It was
and
like 75 today.
Yeah, it was like 75 today. We were fixing to do some shop work. We're going to be finishing up this Ozark Trail Ridge that you guys got to see us do all of the ordering on back in the day when it was icy and snowing outside.
People have been asking in the comments, are you going to get back to it? Are you going to finish it? It's like, well, yeah, but man, like this shop isn't heated. It's been like 8 degrees. It's been like record-breaking lows.
It's been stupid cold, guys. So, and you guys all know that. It's wintertime. Also on today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of everybody's favorite segment. A little bit of mail time. You're going to be damn excited to see what is in that mail. There's some crazy stuff in there. So make sure you guys don't fast forward.
We had to,
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Woof.
Oh, jeez.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. Let's get into the Ozark Trail Ridge build. And once we finish this thing up, you guys can be looking forward to a real-time review. Well, I'm going to ride this thing. We're going to talk about all of the upgrades so far. Or pretty much be a finished project,
Well,
right?
we'll be done.
Yeah, we got tires back there. Yeah. And we're going to talk about the total as well.
I got to weigh one of them tires.
All right, let's get into it. 300. You messed up my shot. $380.41 is what we spent on all these upgrades, all right? First thing that we're going to be talking about is going to be the Bucklos Headset. This here is I believe a 44 to 56. Now, I don't know.
Well, they've seen us order this stuff, unless they're just tuning.
And I don't know if that's going to fit all the way. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah,
okay?
we don't know anything.
Next thing up, $8.99 on some grips. These are some sweet grips. We done talked about those. A really budget $13 stem.
That's when people were telling you were out of your mind when you ordered that.
A little funky. A gouage, $29.99
They were
bar
telling you on that one too.
with plenty of rise. Now this thing here, this got one really good review on the comments. Somebody said, hey, that's a really sweet bar. I run it. It's an excellent bar. They said it's a little bit heavy, but they love the rise on it. We have got, this here is the $131 RockShox Judy Gold Fork Boost, 120 millimeters of travel. That's ridiculous. For this thing to be $131, we got this on Jensen. They had some blowout deals.
Wasn't there something about that kind of upset me?
I think it was because it was a boost.
No, they added a little bit for shipping.
Oh, they did. Yep.
That's why it's $131, because it was less than that, but then we added the shipping cost.
Yep. And you called on these tires. These tires were $67. These are the Rowick.
I knew they were really cheap.
If you guys can see that, if it'll focus, it's the Rowick tires.
That's pretty cheap for those tires these days.
Oh, yeah.
Those are really aggressive.
The tread's great. They're 2.4, and that's what we figured would be the widest that we could go on this build. But what worries me is the weight. These things are pretty heavy. What worries you? This bike being 30 pounds plus, I really want to get this thing to be over 30
pounds. Like we're going dropper.
Now the dropper, we have got an Exiform. Oh, that was the lever.
Right there.
That was the lever. This is a 31.6, 445 millimeters in total, and I think it has 125 or 150 millimeters of drop. I'm not sure. We'll have to look back at that, but you guys can check out this thing in the affiliate links. We've got the $8.99 VXM saddle that Chuck U was not happy with. The pleather saddle here. Now, speaking of Chuck U, this was kind of one of those things. This adapter kit right here is for a non-boost wheel, right? This will make your wheel a through axle boost. Everybody was going, well, you have a 9mm quick release originally on that bike. How in the world are you going to buy that fork and adapt a 9mm quick release? So what you guys didn't see was in that episode, I showed this wheel, and I said, this is one that we have. It's got dust all over it.
It was one of the previous episodes.
Yeah, this is the SX19. One of the previous episodes, I showed this, and I said, well, this is what we'll use in case we find a really good fork for a good deal because it's sitting around the shop. We do have this through axle. This came when we did our TAF upgrades. Old Chuck, you heard that. Said, hey, don't use your adapter. You guys might see it in the Mailtime. Me and old Jennifer have built this boost wheel. I guess it's over there at his what do you call that? The bike co-op, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he was putting somebody through the test and seeing if they could really true a wheel and showing them how to do it, and they got the job done. So we're going to be using
they laced
this.
it, put the hub and all that.
Yeah, so they freaking made a wheel, so that's awesome. We're going to be using that for the build. We got great patrons and great supporters of Wolftic Nation that send us stuff like this, so thank you guys so much for sending that.
Yes,
now,
thank you.
Let's wheel this Ozark Trail Ridge in here, all right? And let's start doing some upgrades to it. All right, guys. Look, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this freaking boat anchor of a fork off of this bike.
You're hoping.
I'm hoping.
You're hoping it's a boat anchor.
I'm hoping it's a boat anchor because I really want this thing to be under 30 pounds.
It's not going to be under 30 pounds.
It's going to be. Well, you got to be negative Nancy over there.
It's not about being negative Nancy.
You're being a negative Nancy.
Let me tell you this right now. Look, this is what you should consider right now.
You're being a Debbie Downer.
I want you to consider something.
What?
I want you to consider running 2 different tires.
Why?
Because, well, did it help with weight?
Well, let's see. Let's get this thing built up first, okay?
Okay, it's going to be heavier than when we started.
Let's not jump to
We're
conclusions.
going to add a dropper, which is already going to add some weight. We're going to add some heavy-duty, nasty tires. That's going to add some weight. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, those are heavy-duty tires.
Huh?
Those are heavy-duty tires.
They are.
And 2 of them for $60.
We're gonna add a bar that has. It's gonna be way more comfortable to ride with, but it's gonna add a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
So the weight that we're gonna save on the boat anchor, if it is, which we know it is, you're gonna put right back on the bike. So it's probably gonna be right at what it was stock or a little bit more. I'm saying it right now.
I'm worried about
Bucklos.
the headset. And now this thing is tapered. Okay, so that was it. So there is no, I keep saying bottom cup. There is no bottom cup on this bike. Remember we had talked about that and everybody's like, yeah, it's internal. So we don't need the bottom and we don't need the top because it's both internal. So we don't need the headset.
The bearings.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We'll put the bearings. But these are still bearings.
Oh, well.
Yeah, those are still bearings.
Well, do we really need to change it out then?
I mean, I would. They're greased up. They're clean. And really, I don't know if I want
wonder if the new ones come with seal bearing.
You know, I don't know. Really, we'll just keep this dust cap on there because it covers it beautifully.
Is there anything we have to use? The crown race, maybe? What do we have to use?
Let's see. Okay, so that's really nice when it comes to this because most of these forks it's adapted. Okay, now this is a straight steer tube and it is adapted, but the nice thing is we can actually take this off, this crown race, and reuse that. Okay, so this here is the headset crown race, and this one here is if you have a straight steer tube fork on a tapered head tube, this middle piece punches out just like that. So you're able to actually adapt this, a straight steer fork, to a tapered head tube. So we'll be punching this out and we'll be using this crown race. Luckily it came with that. I mean, I know it would come with that, but it's kind of neat to be able to show people, hey, if you have this is what you can do.
Yeah.
And it comes with sealed bearings, so you guys can see that. We'll put a affiliate link in the description below. I mean, this headset was $19.
Are we going to switch it out or not?
I don't think we should. I mean, nothing's wrong with these bearings. They're greased, they're nice, you know. Okay. Now, this bar is going to have some rise to it, okay? What are we going to cut the steer tube length to?
Well, what happened to what we use all the time?
Well, all the time, we've got the thing Berserker Nick sent us. It's basically a clasp that grabs the steer tube and you can saw it.
Okay.
I don't have a saw because I dulled it using on a deck. Okay. We have
a
pipe cutter, an old one. It chipped and it didn't come with any extra blades, so we bought a new one, and it chipped.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah. So now, Daddy needs to save the day.
Daddy saves the day once again. What do you got? What do you got? Where's it at? He's been hiding this thing. He will not let me see it. Did you buy a hacksaw?
Oh, don't worry about what I bought. Don't worry about what I bought. Just in case you need to cut the thing. There you go. In case you need to use the deal.
Bought me a hacksaw.
And then since Daddy's daddy, I also got that right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Daddy saves the day. What do we normally cut them at?
We usually go right at 7.5, 7.25.
I thought we usually go like at 8. What is it at stock?
Stock right now with this fork?
Yeah.
It's going to be 10.5 inches.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we cut it down to 7 3/4? And then that leaves us room to adjust it. No? What do you want to do? 7.5?
Let's go 7.5.
Do you feel good with 7.5?
Yeah, because that'll fit on. I mean, most steer tubes these days, and even I doubt it's gonna be.
That's 6 3/4 right now.
Head tubes that are tiny.
That's 6 3/4.
That's 6 3/4.
So if we go 7.5, that's only 1 3/4.
Yeah, we'll go 7.5.
Okay, that's not leaving us much room.
Yeah, let's go 7.5.
Oh, I can't stand that noise. Oh.
Okay. Ooh, it's even got a deburrer. All right, and she is deburred. Okay. Oh, another thing we have to use from that. Another thing we have to use from the Bucklos headset is going to be the star nut. We'll say we use the star nut. There's one on this thing already because we keep loaded up.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll, guys. Damn, man, we're freaking loaded, locked and loaded. Anyway, let's set this real quick. This one right here was sent to us by old Sloth Squatch.
Is that the Sloth Squatch one?
Hell, I might be able to do it by itself, but you got it. This thing goes in straight 66% of the time, every time. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a ball peen on that.
You're tripping me out with the mallet.
And she bottomed out.
Sure. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
So I love this kind of bar that's got the
Markings
on it. Hopefully they're centered up.
So hopefully your view of it is centered and you're even with the bolts.
Dude, that's a heck of a rise on that thing. Now, you guys,
I already like it.
You guys tell me this. Like, this is something I've always wondered. I've seen you're supposed to tighten the stem all the way up at the top and make it touch, and then tighten the bottom ones. You seen that too?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't like to do that because it just makes me feel like it's gonna twist or something.
I think that's one of those things. It's people. I think everyone has their own way. I think it's one of those things.
How cool looking is that bar? Wow, that is cool. I really like the look of that. Let me.
And if we didn't, and look, I mean, we don't know where we're going to put what yet. We don't know where that fork's going to end up. So it has to have a little bit more steer tube. And we might have to rearrange that and lift it or lower it. We don't know yet.
I like that a lot. That's cool. Yeah, we don't have to.
I'm excited about I personally like that bar. Some people are saying it was going to be too much.
I've never ridden with a riser bar like this other than on our little dirt jumper project that we did.
Yeah.
And that's completely different than mountain biking. I know William Page likes to ride with his bike like this, his new bike, and he says that it just takes a lot less stress off the shoulders.
It takes stress off the shoulders, yeah.
A lot more stress off the shoulders?
It doesn't take a lot less stress off the shoulders. That doesn't make any sense.
Well.
Quick little cute story while you're doing that. One of your students reminded me of you yesterday when he said, the day before tomorrow.
The day before tomorrow?
I said, today? And he goes, no, the day before tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, good Lord, it's my son all over again. He used to say stuff like that all the time.
All right, here we go with the dropper post. Something always makes me nerve-wracked about dropper posts. There's a few things.
Something makes you nerve-wracked?
Nerve-wracked about it. Something does. Number one is always getting the right dropper. This one's 31.6. The drop post that we have is a 31.6, thankfully. Number two is internally routed droppers make me nervous because you never want to cut too much off, you know. A super sketch, man. And the thing is that's hard to measure them is you have to run this through the internal routing up through here, pretty much hook it up, drop it down, and then measure it all the way through. So we're going to have to run this cable first internally, and then we're going to have to pretty much mount up the remote to get an idea where it needs to be.
Regulator?
Mount up. And then we're going to need to drop it down, bring it up, drop it down, bring it up. So it's always a real nerve-wracking thing for me. I have this routing kit, internal routing kit.
That was David Gallimore, wasn't it?
David Gallimore, you're right. If you see this on this routing kit, we'll put this in the fill links. It's got a little screw end, and you screw it into your housing. And then what you do is you connect your housing end through this so you can actually run it. So we've showed this a lot of times, and really David Gallimore was kind of talking crap on this thing when he sent it. He's like, I don't know if it'll work for you guys. I have one, it's kind of useless or something. And I thought the same thing the first time we used it because I didn't really know how to use it. And I like this thing a lot. We got a little magnetic end here, and it's going to be making contact with this guy here. Okay, I'm on it. Look at that. Sucker's working. Look at him. He's pulling him through. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that was the cleanest routing I've ever done. Did you see that? It pulled it straight through. See now, the part that I get nervous about is we have to route this up, run it up, connect it somewhat, pull it back down, see where it's going to be, cut it. It's a whole
Do
thing.
you see what I'm saying now on the routing? If you would have routed it to the bottom tube first and not to the seat tube, you'd have had it'd been a cleaner shot to run it to the seat tube after.
Oh, to run it out then
Yeah.
up? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's start working on the tires, I guess. Well, actually, let's do the grips and the brake and all that, and then we'll do the tires and the seat and all that last.
Yeah.
Wolfman and, you know, understandable, we're worried about to see if this rear tire is going to fit on this frame. We figured I really wanted to go 2.6s, you know,
And I
but
kept saying
like 2.4,
you can go
2.4.
2.6 front, but you can't go 2.6 rear. I don't know if the 2.4 is going to fit. I told you it was an aggressive tire and it was going to be close.
Yeah, so we're going to see if
You're going to see if you can knock a bunch of shit off the wall.
we're going to see if we can get this thing to fit on here. Well, fit on the rear. We always talk about this bike may fit this style of tire or a fat width of a tire, and I can't remember what we said on this one originally.
I think we said you might be able to go 2.4, and then we put 2.4s on it, right? Or it came with 2.4s. I can't remember.
No, it came with a 2.35.
Did it?
I believe. The original tire is a 2.35. And look at the tread on that guy.
But that's the thing, is the tread.
Look at the tread.
That's
okay?
what worries me, is that type of tread. It's not just the size.
Look at that tread.
Yeah, see, it's aggressive.
That tire right there might make this bike a 35-pound bike. Jeez, this thing is heavy.
You wanted some nasty tires.
Yeah, these things are going to be black diamond approved, I'm telling you.
I have no qualms about that. Those things are nasty.
Let's see if it fits.
Yeah. All right, moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Can we take a second, though, to just appreciate the fact of how quick and easy it was because it wasn't tubeless?
Yeah. I just put
like
a pump on there and just...
I like to just, that, I mean, if that was tubeless, we'd still be struggling with it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is Daddy right?
Daddy's wrong.
Daddy's wrong? Good. Daddy likes to be wrong sometimes.
Of course, we'll put some tension on this thing when we go to tighten it, but we put it on the floor. But she fits. Oh, buddy, that is close.
I don't want another GT Performer, a GT Aggressor Pro situation. What's up with the reflector?
I gotta take it off.
I don't want another GT Aggressor Pro with 2.8 experience. Let me take a look at this. Woo-wee! Well, it fits.
Barely.
If the glove fits.
Wolf Dick Nation, you guys ready to see this thing? It's pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet. Thank you guys for following along with this build. All right, we got mail time to get to right after this, all right? So don't be fast forward. Hit that like button, check
See
this
half
thing
the
out.
stuff we used in mail time.
Check this thing out, no kidding. Look at that. Look at this thing.
Still got to remove that sticker. And then we still got to do, let's see, well, there's one more thing I think we need to do.
Look at that.
You gotta put the cable.
Oh, I gotta put the cable on the fork, the keeper there.
Yeah, but other than that, I think it's pretty much.
Dude, this thing is
done.
sweet looking. I love the bars. The bars are so cool.
I see. I knew I'd like the bar.
The bar is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the rise on that. It looks like an old school bike, doesn't it?
It looks like new old school.
New old school.
Yeah.
That thing is sweet. And what I love is this VXM super budget saddle. The seat goes with those pedals, the black and white on there.
Yeah, I think yeah.
It's really good looking crank set on that guy.
That's clean.
I mean, it is super clean. That was a good call without the orange, because remember I was wanting to put those orange grips. Got that, got the RockShox Judy Gold up front. Yeah, that thing is sweet looking, man. Those tires, that was just such a close call on those tires. Oh crap, we gotta weigh this thing, Dad. We gotta weigh this thing. Look how close that is.
Oh, trust me. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, that sticker is gonna add about 3 pounds. We didn't take that sticker off. That thing is sweet. I'm just super happy with that build. It's that's an awesome frame, man. And I think that riser is really gonna make me more comfortable in the cockpit of this thing. Another thing is that stem. Check that out. I like that. What do you guys think? See how it's exposed, the steer tube? I think that's really cool. Turns notifications on, we're doing the real-time review. Even the bars, you know, with the black and white on there, really match with everything else. Like, I'm just super happy with this build.
Yeah, I am too. I just hope it performs decent and it'll be all good.
Let's go ahead and weigh this thing. What's it gonna weigh?
Weigh
What's it gonna weigh?
It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be I said it'd be a little bit over stock. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be right at 30. I think it's gonna be 36 pounds. 35, 36. I said 35.
34.26.
Yeah, I was gonna guess 34.
34.26.
Yeah, that's what happens. You do heavy duty tires and droppers.
Well, the UKers out there, 15.54 kilograms.
But you know, I think I'm all right with it. On the weight, I think I'm all right with it.
That's a beautiful build.
Yeah, it's not. I think
really
it's gonna
happy
ride
with it.
really good.
I hope so. But make sure you guys turn those notifications on again. Let's get to some mail time.
Thing. Beep beep beep.
Watch the cables
Whoa
there.
whoa
Watch the
whoa.
cables.
Beep 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 beep.
Jeez, you're pushing all my tools over.
Well, what? Move your tools.
Some of the stuff you guys already seen on the Ozark Trail, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, exactly. After this bass backwards. Grandma got excited and opened our mail.
Yeah.
So let's
We're
see.
like, oh, there it is. All right, guys. This
Normally
is
the mail's not open first.
I'm going to turn her in. This here is a wheel boost adapter.
All right. Well, here. Let you know what. This is kind of oblongy, sticking out all weird. Let's just go ahead and get to that. Why are you opening it from the bottom?
Because I like to hit things from the back. Here we go. Oh, damn. All right, here is our Exaform dropper, baby.
Like another problem.
This is the 31.6. This is going to be on the Ozark Trail Ridge, and it is internally routed. Wolftick Videos Patreon mail.
I was doing a mail time on my little endeavor, and I wasn't using anything.
It always worries me with the Patron mail. It's always like some crazy stuff.
It could be. Is
Hold
it
that. I'm
notage?
hearing bells. Since the first one wasn't your style, maybe this one is your wanker. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Whoa.
Don't laugh too hard, Wolfman. There is a Santa Claus one on the way for you from Figure It Out. That's a UKer. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I'm scared. Is this for the patrons?
I've always wanted one of these. Well, this has got to be Wolfman.
Whoa! Jeez!
Look at the crotch.
They should not make something like that in that size. What in the heck? Holy, I'm hearing bells. What are we doing? What is that?
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Dude, there's a damn reindeer on the front.
Rudolph.
Whoever that was, thank you. $8.99 saddle. Oh, wow. Okay.
Don't put that in the microphone.
Look at that. $8.99. That's pretty cool, man. You know, it said figure it out. I'm gonna go with
You're stuck on Matt Ward.
I'm going Matt Ward. Matt Ward? Yeah. Hey, Wolfman and Tick, I'm glad we have 2024 behind us and looking forward to a better 2025. Good to hear Wolfman's getting back to 100%. I got you guys some belated Christmas gifts. Wolfman, got to agree with you on the Amazon pleather saddles, so I sent a real one. Tick, I know you're a thin grip guy, so I got you some flat bar leather bar wrap. See if you can customize it to your liking. Also appreciate your boost through axle fork purchase, but takes time to build for them. Chuck, not you.
Dude.
Oh, wow. Hey, those crank arms that Big Brother Kevin H sent, those crank arms, look guys, that is sick. That is awesome.
I'm putting it back in the bag. That's
I'm really
too
wanting
nice
to do.
have that.
I'm really wanting to do a frame build. Oh, those are cool, dude. They're leather. Wow, look at that. That is awesome. Chuck, you? No, you?
Not you.
Thank you for the mail. Merry Christmas. Check out the bar ends. Gusty. Dude. Those are like pork.
Did you smell it? Smell that.
Wow, those are super nice. Let me have
Makes
that.
me want some bourbon.
Look at that. That's beautiful, man. Thank you so much, Chuck. You. We're going to do a frame build, I'm telling you. Maybe a Patreon build or something. Those crank arms are beautiful. And it would go with the throwing off on this, that color.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. I don't know if it's going to be, we'll see.
It didn't have a name?
No. Just
Okay.
go easy on it.
Woody, the Harbor Seal. Hey guys, here's the first version of a sticker I designed for you. Hopefully you like it and I get around to version 2 sometime. Sloth Squatch. Oh, Sloth Squatch. All right.
Well, what was all the mystery about?
Okay, we're all going to look at it together. Don't look at it yet.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. That's
That is cool with the tick on his cheek.
Oh,
man.
That is very, you know what's funny is?
That is awesome.
And not only that, but it is very telling.
Very telling?
Yes, he gets us. Dude. Because this is definitely
like a thorn in your side.
This is me and you, metaphorically. This is me and you right here.
Sloth Squatch, that is sick.
You're just
dude.
Sucking the life out of me.
Okay. Sloth Squatch, thank you. Hey, and hopefully little Squatch is watching.
Lil
Squatch. Next piece of mail. Let's see what we have got here. I have a feeling I know what this is.
Do you?
Tubes and tires. All right, you hold that. That's a beefy damn tire, isn't it?
Smells good.
Yeah, it does smell excellent.
I don't know if we're getting it on the back of that bike.
Dude, that is a fat tire.
We might be
the sidewall. This bike is going to be ready for the Black Diamond row wick. That is so interesting. It does seem a little bit heavy. That's one of my worries with it. It's a heavy tire.
Remind me to weigh one.
But look at the lugs on this thing.
Pretty intense.
Wow.
Remind me to weigh one before we
we'll have to weigh one of those for sure. Damn, that's a big tire. What in the world? This thing is, I'm so glad you got out of the way because I would
I know.
I would cut you on this one.
Son, I wasn't born yesterday.
All right, we ready? Let's open this one together. Let's see what the hell of this is. All right, we open it with a piece of with the notage. All right. Hey, Wolfman Tick, great job in the Ozark Trail Ridge upgrade so far. You got a conversion kit for the RockShox boost through axle fork, but not sure what wheel you were going to use since the stock one is a 9mm quick release. I found a budget TA hubs and a 29er rim, and I use it as a training opportunity. Okay, for a new volunteer. All right, Jennifer at the Huntsville Urban Bike Share Co-op to learn more about wheel building. She gets an assist on this one. See if you can use this. Chuck, know you, and John.
You okay? Did you have a stroke?
Jennifer, we're going to put this to the test. So this is a great training opportunity for old Jen, huh?
Whoa, see, how come that one's just tearing apart?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, Chuck, you and Jen, you guys knocked it out of the park. Let's give her a little spin test. Make sure it's true.
Don't go crazy.
Make sure it's true.
Oh, that's pretty true. Oh, man, that is true,
Hey, that's true. All right.
True.
So cool on the front wheel. I knew it was going to be a wheel or something like that, and I called it with the Patron.
Oh, yeah, you went out on a damn limb with that box.
Oh, this is nice. Good looking shape here. No scratch marks. Looks excellent, and it's true. So, old Chuck, you and Jen, thank you so much for building us a wheel. We're going to be putting this thing on the Ozark Trail.
What are we going to count that against the budget as?
I don't know. Chuck, you, do us a favor. Put it in the comments, or Jen, put it in the comments. Just what price would this go for? Okay, to be fair. All right, Wolf Tick Nation, getting the shot. Appreciate you guys watching Wolf Tick videos. As always, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All the patrons, thank you guys for sending us mail.
Yes.
Wolf Tick Nation, we appreciate that.
Don't, please.
Who was this?
I don't know, please.
Wankers. All right, guys.
Stop.
Do we have to bleep that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Damn, you cares, man. That's crazy. That's all you. That's a little over the top. That's big. All right, guys. We will see you on the next episode. Be on the lookout for some new stuff coming your way. Riding season is right around the corner, and we're excited about it.
Thank goodness. Warm weather. Please.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.